Tiny Beautiful Things is the latest Hulu series starring Kathryn Hahn, so let's see if this new series is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Hulu. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. A woman reluctantly takes on an anonymous, unpaid position with an advice column called Sugar. Unsure of herself at first, she finds a way to weave her life experiences together to help those seeking guidance. Tiny Beautiful Things is adapted from the best-selling novel by Cheryl Strayed and focuses on Kathryn Hahn's character as she takes on this advice column called Sugar. And here in the series, we have her giving advice to people, but she feels like she's not in the right mindset to give that advice. And we have a series of her character growing while also looking at her past and when she was younger and everything leading up to who she is now and the advice that she is giving to a certain person through email and how her life experiences pertaining to that advice that she is given. So we weave in different parts of her life with her mother and now as her being a mother and with her relationship with her husband as well. So many different things are going on throughout these 8 episodes. As we have these different moments of Kathryn Hahn's character giving different advice to different people, it explores the complexity of human experience with honesty and looking at the character and looking at where she was when she was younger and how certain moments in her life shaped her to where she is now. We have Sarah Pidgeon, who plays the younger Claire in here, down to the mannerisms, what she says, how she reacts to certain things. She perfectly plays a younger version of Kathryn Hahn's character. The older version of Claire is warm, she's witty. So the younger version of her, played by Sarah Pidgeon, does a great job matching that performance that Kathryn Hahn delivers so well within these 8 episodes. And throughout these 8 episodes for this character, it tackles these complex emotional moments for her, and it only builds on top of each other as we see her struggling with her mother and her mother's health and her brother, and her being a young woman who gives birth to her first child and relationships with her husband as well. As we weave in these different moments within her life, we see her struggles and they're layered throughout, but each version of her life gives that depth to this series while having a lot of strong emotional moments that the series is not doing it just to be emotional and having these cliche moments. Each moment in her life and struggles that she comes across, it feels authentic and truly emotional and earned as well. There's a few times in here where I felt almost that I should shed a tear with what she goes through and the depth given to both the younger version of Claire and the adult version of Claire, and that human experience is very raw for both of these characters. And seeing how she's navigating being a mother and struggling with her husband as well, while also taking this advice column on, and how the advice that she gives pertains to her life. We see these moments that are weaving in throughout the series, and one moment's not overpowering the other scene, so it's just smooth transitions for every single moment in her life, and I feel like they are relating to each other. At times the show is inspiring, it's uplifting, and we have this profound message of hope. It's inspiring at times to take care of yourself and be who you want to be and strive to have the best possible life. Throughout the compassionate advice that she gives, we're looking at our own lives as well and looking at our own struggles and seeing how we can relate to certain moments within the series. This is a deeply moving series. I thought the performances were really good, from the younger version of the character to the adult version, how they relate to each other, the minor characters from her daughter to her husband, seeing how they are put into the series as well. Each character is struggling with something in their life, but we have to look at this show with compassion and looking at the characters and their struggles and how they've grown up and where they are at now in their lives. The series never feels like it's being cliche or forceful at all with its message of human nature and taking care of yourself and compassion as well. It weaves it in so beautifully into the series. This was a huge surprise for me from Hulu. I love the exploration of life and the emotional themes within it. It works so well in here, but also delivering some heartfelt moments, some funny moments as well. But watching this woman's life as she's entering a new stage in her life, taking on this advice column as well, and watching this character grow. But as we spend more time in the younger version of her, it becomes way more emotional as she's struggling with her mother's health and her brother and becoming a mother. All of that plays beautifully within the series to make Tiny Beautiful Things one of the best Hulu shows I have seen this year. So before I give you my score for Tiny Beautiful Things on Hulu, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Tiny Beautiful Things an A-. Thank you guys for checking out my review of Tiny Beautiful Things on Hulu. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.